Hey guys, and welcome to another PS5 update video. We'll be bringing you any news, what's the PS Plus game for the PS5 this month, and what's in the recycle bin.
Make sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell and check out our gaming channel for some PS5 gameplays every Tuesday.
Follow our social media pages for PS5 news that we share or retweet, but let's just get on with what's coming up. Let's take a look at the PS Plus game for PS5 this month, which is Man-Eater, the game where you become a shark and you eat people. I'm a bit disappointed with this choice. Also, this is only the PS5 version of Man-Eater, so PS4 users will not be able to get a third game this month. However, they can add it to their library, and if they still have a PS Plus account when they get a PS5, they can still download the game later on. But let's move on to what brand new game is being released in January 2021, and this month it is Hitman 3. Despite being titled Hitman 3, this is the 8th main installment of the Hitman series, but it is the 3rd and final installment of the World of Assassination trilogy. Agent 47 returns as a ruthless professional hitman for the most important contract of his entire career. You embark on an intimate journey of darkness and hope in the dramatic conclusion of the World of Assassination trilogy, Death Awaits. In Hitman 3, you experience a globe-trotting adventure, visiting exotic locations that are packed full of creative opportunities. In this 3rd installment, all locations from Hitman 1 and Hitman 2 can be imported and played within Hitman 3 at no extra cost for existing owners, which suggests that if you are new to the Hitman series, then you'll have to purchase these other locations. Whether this will be DLC or you need to purchase Hitman 1 and 2, who knows. The game continues directly after Hitman 2, and your progression in Hitman 2 will be carried over, so players who are more familiar with the series will have a more intimate experience. Also, Hitman 3 will support PlayStation VR at launch, but will also include the Hitman 1 and Hitman 2 locations too, so you can explore over 20 locations in VR. The game is released on the 20th of January 2021 and is available to pre-order now. Shaq will be doing a video on the 20th for part 1 of his gameplay, and then we'll continue it on Tuesdays in February once his playthrough of Spider-Man Miles Morales is complete.
Let's move on now to talk about Kena, Bridge of Spirits, which is an indie game developed by Ember Lab, but has so much AAA values. After an interview with Josh and Mike Greer, the co-creators of the game, it is revealed that the game was inspired by Disney and Pixar, and from the trailers you can really see that, which is one of the reasons why I was drawn to this indie game, to be honest. Recently, an exclusive demo was released which showcased the animation of the hand-animated heroine as she looks like she's escaped from a feature film. You can see the main character, Kena, give subtle smirks and eye smiles, which very few motion captured games get right. She has cute woodland spirits called Rot, who can be called upon in fights and also manipulate the environment. In the demo, PlayStation Magazine reported that they had 100 of these little sprites on a screen at once on the PS5, and all were individual. They said they knew this as one of the sprites was wearing a tiny red hat, which they bought earlier. The first boss fight was demoed against a fox-like creature built up from artifacts personal to a spirit that Kena has discovered. Josh Greer stated that each boss is a corrupted spirit of a particular individual who must let go of this world and move on. Kena must help them find peace. All bosses are animal-based with characteristics that represent the spirit. Mike Greer added that they chose a fox for the boss in the demo to represent Taro's clever and resourceful character. As I said earlier, the animation in the game is hand animated, so it does not use any motion capture at all. This gave the developers the flexibility to add extra personality to the characters. This game also takes use of the dual senses features, as the haptic feedback is used for all Kena's abilities and shield, as well as the adaptive triggers when using the bow, giving it a bit of resistance on the trigger that tightens as you fully roll back the bow. You don't need to fully pull back though. You can quick fire the bow too for slightly lighter but quicker attacks. If all goes well with this game, Josh and Mike are interested in exploring opportunities for DLCs for Kena, so we shall see what the game is like when it comes out, and I know it is a game I definitely will be getting. No exact date is given yet, but will be released in March 2021, so not long wait at all.
Moving into our glitches and bugs section now, and we must talk about Cyberpunk 2077. So since it was launched last month, the game has been full of glitches and bugs and crashes. Some of the glitches and bugs consist of random NPCs just standing T-posed to NPCs randomly appearing. Other glitches are of floating objects and even V on a bike floating in midair and slowly returning to the ground. Also, Cyberpunk 2077 was not released as a PS5 game, but a PS4 backwards compatible. But saying this, the majority of users that had major glitches and crashes were those using a standard PS4. PS4 Pro and PS5 users seem to have a bit of better luck, but as it is a backwards compatible game, the load screens on PS5 were very long compared to other PS4 games on the PlayStation 5. Saying that, after the second patch, the load times have greatly decreased and now, in our opinion, are on par with other PS4 backwards compatible games. But still disappointed it's not a PS5 game. CD Projekt Red are really doing their best to work on all the bugs and glitches and are releasing many patches to improve all these. So if you have any, then do send reports to them. We have been reporting all our crashes with video clips and screenshots, which is a feature on the PS5 to help them work things out. Since the recent patch, we've only suffered one crash, so this shows they're really hard at work. PlayStation has removed it from the PlayStation Store, which is unfortunate due to players demanding refunds and Sony have issued refunds. Now many of these people are angry because they don't get to keep the game as well as a refund. Like, seriously? Anyway, let's chat about what we're putting in the recycling bin this month.
So even though Cyberpunk does have many glitches and bugs in it, it is still a beautiful game to play with a great story and so many side missions. So what are we putting in the recycle bin? We aren't putting in a game, but putting in the broadcast feature of the PS5. We have tried different games now broadcasting on the PS5, and both myself and Johnny VR have done streams, even on PSVR on the PS5, and the quality of the image is way off. Also, on Johnny's streams, the audio goes well out of sync. The only way we can describe the video quality is when you have low bandwidth whilst on a Zoom call, so your webcam goes all fuzzy. This should not be the case with gameplays, as we've been streaming on the PS4 for years with no issues with visual or audio. So this is definitely something Sony needs to sort out, as it isn't an issue with our internet, as when we're streaming on PS4 we are fine. Therefore, until the issue is resolved, we will not be doing any live streams on the PS5 on our gaming channel, but we will be doing it on the PS4, which is unfortunate. Pre-recorded videos are fine though, which we are totally puzzled about, so we will be keeping on doing pre-recorded PS5 games. Does anyone else have this issue with streaming on the PS5? Let us know in the comments below.
So that is all for this month's PS5 update. Make sure to click the subscribe button and check out our gaming channel for PS5 gameplays.
If you'd like to support our channel, then you can tip us on coffee.com, or you can become a patron on patreon.com.
Other ways you can support us is by sharing the video, as it really does help us out a lot, and follow our social media pages for more PS5 news.
We appreciate you spending time to watch and share these videos. Let us know what games you are playing right now and if they're any good. But until next time,